Welcome, guys, to another episode of Bar Buzz. My name is T.
I'm Neil.
And we are here today with one of our favorite people. I know I say this just about every episode, but honestly, this is one of my favorite people in the world. Eric Cepeda.
How we doing?
This is one of the coolest guys I know. He comes to the bar that we work at, D5, and does some line dancing.
Two-stepping.
I'm sorry. Two-stepping.
That's all right.
You'll participate in line dancing.
I will do some line dances.
Yeah. Along with
but
dancing.
he's our two-stepping red belt.
Yes. Along with dancing, this man is one of the best actors I've seen. The few things that I've gotten to see from you have been phenomenal.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
That's going to make me blush.
Great actor, also great behind the camera.
Yeah, I work both sides. I like both sides of the camera, and telling stories is very important to me. So it doesn't matter what side you're on as long as you participate in something that's going to affect the world.
Also, if you have in need of a COVID compliance officer, we have a registered one.
Still certified.
And then also if you want to learn how to ride a horse, ladies.
Yep.
And gentlemen, of course.
Yeah, no, I ride maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I bought a horse, and now I have a horse.
You bought a horse?
I bought a horse.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Which is still hilarious to me because I'm born and raised in Texas, and I rode as a young kid in Mexico. I grew up on the southern border, about 15 minutes from the border, so I had family on both sides.
Wow.
And my grandfather had a ranch there, and I'd ride when I was 6 to 10. And then that was kind of the end of it. Then I started figuring out that girls and cars and horses were not that cool. Fast forward to me in LA, and I was like, I want a horse. So I went and bought a horse.
It's like comes full circle. That's cool as hell.
Well, welcome to my world.
Yeah.
But yeah, his name's Bullet, and he's awesome. And he's learning how to bow, and he's...
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My horse is going to be real cool when I'm done with him.
So first of all, how much does a horse cost?
It can vary. I've actually got some friends that they bought a rescue horse for like $125.
Oh.
And then they can go up into the millions. Now, most of the time, if you want like a good horse, you're looking at $2,000 to $6,000.
Okay. Yeah, because I've only known about horses being, like the Shahs of Dubai buying $3 million black stallions and stuff like that.
Well, and it is like it starts turning into what's their breed and who bred them and this and that, and then you got to look at the pedigree, the legacy, and all that stuff. Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, I want a horse. I was like, that one's pretty.
So cool.
But I got really lucky. He's trained up on a lot of cowing, which he knows how to cut and sort cattle. So sorting is like pulling one cow out of a group, and cutting is keeping one cow away from the group.
Whoa.
And it's a whole thing that the horse has to know, not me.
Whoa.
I have to let him, I can point him in the right direction, but then he's got to hold that.
What's the purpose of that? Why do you want the one cow to feel isolated from the group?
Yeah, we just hate that cow.
You just
no,
tell that cow what's up.
So the main thing
cow racism
for sort of, yeah, pretty much.
You're establishing, what you're doing is you're creating a Billie Eilish of cows.
That's pretty much.
We want an outsider cow who's going to come in with a different outsider cow voice.
With her cow brother to...
Yeah, that's when you have to, that's when you have to cut 2 at a time that are siblings.
No, we don't keep them together. Well, and the whole reason is, especially for the sorting kind of thing, is you work that on pulling one cow out of the group to either brand or give them medication or whatever you got to do. And then the cutting and keeping them away from the other is basically in that same vein. You want to start separating so you can do whatever needs to be done to that cow. If they're sick or whatever.
Yeah. What kind of cow pills you got?
Cow what?
What kind of cow pills you got?
Cow pills?
Yeah, you said you're giving them medication. What kind of cow pills you got?
You're trying to cop some cow
shots.
pills?
I'm not trying to cop any. It's on camera. I wouldn't want that. What kind of cow pills you got?
Got you. No, it is. It's one of those that they do seasonally. They'll do sorting and cutting stuff. So I'm trying to learn how to rope. I don't do it well. Throw a rope and catch me.
Yeehaw. Shit.
I ain't good at it. My horse is very forgiving.
You got some tactile skills you were showing us here.
Oh, with the tins.
Oh,
wanna-
yeah.
Do you want
I can try. I feel like I'm immediately gonna drop
Bro,
them.
let me
And
take
just
your
like,
spot.
let me be cool.
to
Yeah.
take your seat?
Let me try and be cool.
Let me give you all. Wait, hold on. Let me get behind
I'll
you.
take 2.
Yeah,
All
'cause
right.
This is flaring, folks. For
This will
any
be
of
like-
y'all.
Well, this is what it's supposed to be.
When we
I'm
get
probably gonna
bartenders
mess
on
it
the
up.
show, we want bartenders to be bartenders.
Woo!
That was close.
Yeah.
See, and we're working with like a small amount of space here. You're killing it.
I told you.
Killing the game.
I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay. Because I also dropped the first one.
Also,
Boom.
you're not getting as much practice as we are
I know.
consistently.
I haven't been behind a bar in probably 10 years. I used to bartend
You're
up and
kidding
down,
me.
up and down 6th Street in Austin, Texas.
That's
And
amazing.
It's one of those you don't want to flare if you're bartending because it slows down the bar. But if it's boring, you might as well put on a show, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, man, it's been way too long.
Oh, that's clean. That's very clean.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm like, I really wanted that one.
Fuck yes, dude. That's so good.
Years. But it's fun, like the stalls, and I used to do
Now,
I used to do one that was
Yeah.
like
with
a nice little stall.
Get that ring on.
Come on, catch.
So you have the dexterity. That's
And
There you go.
There it is.
Hey.
There, okay, now everyone's showing off. We got it.
hey, I'm learning from you.
But yeah, that stall was always nice. And then, you know, one of the cool like pool bottle
Oh,
grabs
that's cool.
was like quick over the shoulder, stuff like that.
yeah. No.
Boys in their tins. Just boys in their
Boys in
tins.
Boys in the tins. That's a good name.
Wait, that actually
Too
brings
bad.
us into a segment that I really want to work on today,
Yeah.
which is catchphrases.
Catchphrases.
Yeah, we're gonna build catchphrases for our show, taglines.
Wait, before you do that,
Yeah.
would you like a shot?
Well, yeah, that's the start of the show. We
Yeah,
should
Can
kind
you
of like
imagine
speak.
if I said no?
I mean,
I
no.
mean, yes.
no.
I mean, no,
I
but
can't.
yes. Also, love the shirt, just so you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
These are
To be
horses.
fair, that looks like my horse.
This is Bullet.
That is Bullet.
That is Bullet.
This show is dedicated to Bullet. We know you're at home watching this right now.
He is. He loves.
And Dad's gonna do you justice here, and we're gonna put on a good show for you.
Do you find that you miss him at night? Do you like?
No, it's not that I miss him so
No,
much.
I don't
It's-
miss him.
It's one of those like, especially because I travel a lot. I do find myself like, I just want to go ride my horse. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's at the end of the day, he's just a big dog, and he's super cuddly, and like literally, I'll go in there and he'll just come and like rest his head on my shoulder
Oh, that's cool.
and just hold
That's
it.
so cool.
And I'm like, get off me. He's like, but I love you. That's
That's so cool.
and that's his voice. That's how he talks. But I love you.
It's Mr. Ed.
But I do. I miss his stupid little ass.
Man,
But I see him 3 or 4 times a week, which is
that's pretty cool.
enough. Enough. What are we shooting, gentlemen?
Well, it's dealer's choice. Well, not dealer's choice, but
I'll
guest
tell you.
choice.
I mean, I like whiskey. I feel like we can. I like whiskey and tequila. And
Right, you said whiskey and tequila.
It's just
My
like where you're
tequila
from.
section is
It's
definitely
like
not as
both
good.
sides of the
Well,
both sides of the line.
So, like I was saying, I grew up in South Texas.
Yeah.
And in South Texas, we were 15 minutes from the border. So when I was in high school, Mom and Dad don't watch this. When we were 16, 17, we'd cross the border and we'd go do what teenage idiots do. And yeah, so I had a large stint of time where tequila was not my friend because we had some rough nights.
Good job.
But this is great. Is that...
We give him some Amarno Nino because
I'm fancy.
T's not drinking whiskey today. We're giving
Oh,
him a
this
break.
is that's an Austin shot glass right there.
Yeah,
That's-
I know.
We kicked his ass on another episode recently with whiskey, which will probably be sequentially the one before this, regardless.
Either way, it was a night.
Yeah, we got our asses kicked.
Well, like I said, I'm from Austin, so I used to work at a hotel that would overlook the bats.
Oh wow.
So do you know
This
what
is
the bats
Austin
are?
glass. This will be famous on our show.
Do you know what the
Austin
bats
shot
are?
I do not.
Well, my fiance is a bat creature.
So, well, no, if you've never been to Austin, we'll talk about it after. Let's take this shot.
Cheers.
Salud, gentlemen.
Salud.
Pa' arriba, Abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
Al
Center.
Centro.
Adentro.
Adentro.
So when I was living in Austin, there was a hotel that I worked at, the Hyatt. Now in Austin, there's the Congress Street Bridge. Every night, the bats come out in like waves. It looks like a cloud emerging
Oh, that's cool.
of just bats. And they have like a whole bat festival, and it's a big
I think
deal.
I've heard about this.
But it's cool. That's why I was like, did you get that during the bat festival?
You'll also notice our bat poster in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
My fiance, who will make appearances on this show, is a bat fanatic. She's
She's a bad creature.
a bat creature.
Yeah.
She's
I'm
loved
not
bats
mad
for
at
such
that.
a long time.
I feel like you have to go to Austin and see this.
Her spirit animal is probably a roadkill.
A roadkill bat?
Yeah, just any
No.
roadkill. That's how she feels.
Oh, just any roadkill.
Yeah.
No,
Her friends amorously call her roadkill for a long time.
Huh. That,
I have a
I'd
very
love to
funny
hear
one.
that story.
No,
I got
no.
a very funny one.
I'm listening.
I mean, she's the funny one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything beyond it other than that's. I think maybe it was I'll have to have her on and tell the story.
Sure.
I can't tell it good enough. The bats are so far into her life. It's like, is Bruce Wayne Batman or is
Yeah.
Batman Bruce Wayne?
That,
You know what
that's.
I mean?
I'm very intrigued. I'm like, I
She's
think
more
she
like
would
Man Bat,
thoroughly love.
like the one that is like actually a bat creature who fights.
Oh no,
Batman.
yeah, the Man Bat, not
yeah.
Batman.
Right. I think
I
she's
mean,
much
he's
more like
full-on.
Man Bat. I mean, woman bat, but you know.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Person bat.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause that's-
2024, you know.
Um,
Them
cover-
they
is anyone watching Love is Blind?
I've not.
No.
I've heard
Um,
good things.
It's good. But you made me think of something with El Dentro. This guy on the show, Clay, I'm not calling you out. We love you, Clay. But you have a phrase. You say, I'm not above you, I'm not below you, but I'm right here with you. Now,
Oh,
here's
that's a great save.
I like it,
Yeah.
but here's my contest here. This is just my lawyer sense coming in here. A friend I used to have would say to me all the time, if you ever use but in a phrase, it kind of subtracts everything prior to it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
That
Like
does.
in
So-
the language of it.
Like,
Yeah.
like even when you're saying nice things about people, like if you say something, you're like, I don't know.
There's
how
a
to phrase
caveat.
this.
Yeah.
There's a caveat behind it. It's like,
Yeah.
like
Oh, you
like-
look really pretty, but
But
that
you.
shirt doesn't
I'm not
help.
saying you were the smartest person I know, but you are incredibly smart. Like now, it sounds like a good
Wait a
compliment,
minute, yeah.
but the but in there is like, why? You know what I mean? And it's hard to even
What did
figure
you
out one.
mean?
Why do you
In
need
a
the
sense,
but anywhere?
Yeah, in a sense, that phrase right there was sort of a double negative.
It was almost like
I'm not saying you're the
Right.
smartest person in the
yeah.
world.
It's like
But you
like
were so
yeah.
smart.
But
I
you're
didn't-
so smart.
Anyway, so the
like-
buts. Sometimes I hear buts in phrases where I feel like they're in a place that's in a good place, but
Yeah.
I would adjust that one. Oh, I need to kill the fucking sound. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
That was my Discord going off apparently.
Hey.
But when you get but in some of these phrases, it's like, okay, break this part. I'm not above you. I'm not below you, but I'm right here with you. So the ending sentence is, I'm right here with you.
Right.
But you're now taking away that I'm not above you and I'm not below you. So now, like, think about,
it, like you said, it
Are you
negates-
above me?
Yeah.
are you
like,
below me?
You're negating. what
I'm
you
worried about it.
said,
So I would amend it maybe for the next
I'm not
season of
above-
Love is Blind. If you guys continue this tradition and this is how Barbuds is supplanting other reality TV shows. I'm helping you out here. Maybe I'm
kill it. But if you just
I'm not
kill
above
the
you.
butt,
I'm
it's
not
still-
below you.
I am
I'm
with
right here
you.
with you.
Yeah.
Feels better.
That I'm like,
That feels better.
Feels like an acting note.
Just
It's-
get
it's
rid
a
of the
good-
butt.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah.
So that's my note for Love is Blind. Sorry I had to take us there. I had to make us relevant in the current world. You know what I mean?
Well, we are
That
here.
brings us to a segment. Catchphrases. We've had our shot.
catchphrase.
We need stuff for this show.
Okay.
What's our slogans for Barbuds?
Yeah.
We're just pitching on air. We're using those improv brains.
So if we're playing, like one of the key things I didn't know you did was a shot straight out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So first shot,
I kind of like that. Shot
Yeah.
straight out the gate. Barbuds, baby.
Yeah. straight
Yeah,
out the
I
gate,
like
bar
that.
buds,
Yeah.
or you know, we're doing a show. What's your first shot? That's your first shot.
Oh, give me your best shot.
Yeah.
It's
Give me your
Barbuds.
best shot,
Give me your best
or something in that line would play because that's how you open the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
It's-
we have to. There has to be an asterisk where it's
We
like
gotta write this
you can
down.
have a shot of ideally we're
No, that's what I mean. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
where you don't have to take a shot at the top.
Yeah.
We don't want to get everyone super loaded.
I mean, you can take a shot of never water.
We've got
But-
non-alcoholics here.
Yeah.
Tons of non-alcoholic spirits. We can cater to certain things.
Even if you're
Got
going in
Myers,
that non-alcoholic,
Agave
I think the beauty of that first opening clink to go, now we're going to tell stories together.
Yeah.
Is something cool, and that's your first shot. Give it your best shot. How start catching in there. That's
kind
kinda cool.
First shot, best shot. Yeah.
And
First
then
shot, best shot. It's bar buds.
Yeah, and then here's your last shot. Oh my God, that's so many shots. Because
There's a lot of shots.
Yeah,
There are a lot of shots on this show. So.
Oh, well, and then outside of that, it's bar buds. Like these are the friends that you make along the way in this path of life, if you will. And some of the greatest people you'll meet are honestly through bars, because that's now. And I say this because you have your bar friends and then you have your friends, and hopefully those bar friends turn into your friends. But you will catch people at their most honest when they're drinking. So you'll find out.
I like
something.
to say, misery likes company.
True,
And it's sort of a dark way of putting it, but a lot of times people go to the bars because their home life isn't what it should be, or whatever it is. They're going through something.
Well, but there's also that celebratory aspect of I just got a new job. It's my birthday. You know, it's the yin and yang of what the bars are. It's what you find in a sense where as bartenders, you'll see you have to be a therapist and be a friend to people that you don't know.
Yeah.
And this is where you get to, for me, my favorite thing about working at a bar was meeting so many people and investing in some capacity what their stories were, because learning about someone and trying to help them and trying to relate to them is very hard if you don't have life experience. And learning off of their life experience makes it relatable to the next person that has that same problem. Oh, I just had someone that was, now this is all internal dialogue, but I'm going through a breakup and she did this and this. You just had that conversation. And it's like, well, what if you try this? Like, again, you do become that therapist.
Yeah,
you do
you're
become
absolutely right.
that at least when someone is alone at a bar and going through shit and they turn to their bartender, you are their ear to bend, their shoulder to lean on, like, and that's a good thing. Like, you give yourself, it's not a position of power, but it's a position of empathy.
Yeah.
And then you look at the celebratory, like, I'm fucking 21. Well, shit, we all went through that. And now you go, what shot do you need? Like, you know where they're coming from.
You make their whole night doing that,
and you
too.
can. And that's I think, one of the best things about, I always say bartenders control the party. If you come in with an attitude and you're like, give me a drink, you're like, no, because that person was cool and they get it next. You get to slow down and pick up the pace. You get to control who drinks and who doesn't. Not in an asshole way, but you've had too much, so I'm going to slow you down. You're a dick. You can wait a minute. You're great. Like, there's something to be said about the culture behind the bar that a lot of people don't understand. And
That's
this is
very
where
true.
you create your bar buds, if you will.
I think my favorite two bar settings that I'm looking for as a bar goer is one, the Cheers bar. So it's a bar where I'm meeting people. I like the bartenders. I like sitting there. I want to be there. And I can go alone and I'll have a good time being there. So I think just like the template is absolutely Cheers. Right. And I'll say it on the show. I'll say it again.
Where everybody knows your name.
My favorite fucking Cheers bar is Elbow Room in Hollywood,
I love Elbow Room.
Oh, yeah.
It's got that fucking vibe. It's got everyone, you want to go where everyone knows your name. Like, those guys know me. I know them. Those are my guys and ladies. And fucking great spot. Second place I'm going for is not Cheers bar, but Exploratory, which I think is the other aspect of this show, which is the mixology aspect. I'm looking to taste new shit. And that's in dining, but as a bartender, I want to learn from other bartenders how they do it.
Create new cocktails,
you know what I mean? And create new flavor profiles.
Oh, 100%. Because for me, when I was bartending, there were two competitions that we played with. There was the flair bartending, which I was horrible at earlier, and then there was the new cocktail. Now, it's learning how to create a different mixture, a different palette of
playing
like
with flavors,
what plays well with gin, which I'm not a fan of, but gin is one of the most versatiles because you can use it in so many ways. The floral aspects, depending on the gin, are great. You look at your whiskeys, like one of my hands down favorite drinks was called the three-legged monkey. At least that's what we called it. And there's a couple of ways to make it, but ours was crown, amaretto, and pineapple.
Ooh.
It was
We
the
could do
crown.
something
I
simple.
can't do pineapple.
Well, if we don't have pineapple, it's like that sweetness.
We've got amaretto. I just picked up an amaretto.
We got some whiskey.
So if we do amaretto, whiskey, and what do we have?
Okay, so
Juice
we've got some things that I might as well showcase right now.
Sure.
Because I think we're getting into at least our first cocktail. We've got...
You can come on this side if you want. If
Yeah,
you
sure.
would like.
We've got some Gallia melon
Yeah.
that we have turned into a distillate, I guess. What would it be? Not distillate because it wasn't heated in any way. It
Well,
is,
not as
syrup.
sweet as pineapple,
oh, shit. I
but
left this from last week. My bad.
sweet enough
Definitely.
that we could play with it. Now it would take away what's that?
Kiwi. We
Oh,
got
Kiwi.
Kiwi would
has
actually
that-
be pretty nice.
Gallia melon. Kiwi. I didn't do anything to the kiwi other than just beat it up in a blender. 'Cause
I think-
didn't wanna
I mean, we
lose
can
the
try
scope.
our own and make a
And
fucking
then
brand
I think
new.
we
We
should,
have
yeah.
super rich rich basil syrup. And when I say rich, for those at home who are not super familiar with syrups, this is a 2-to-1. So
Okay.
I'm going 2-to-1 by weight sugar to water. So per gram of sugar, I have half a gram of water.
Yeah.
And again,
It's a syrup.
um,
It is.
for those of you making syrups at home, really easy. Proof of the devil existing in this universe is that water and sugar, white sugar, is the same density. So you can also do it by volume and not fuck it up. So you can literally just fill a cup half with sugar and then
Yeah.
just make sure the water goes all the way to the rest of the cup and stick that in a fucking pot and you've got
Easiest
simple
thing.
syrup that's 1-to-1.
Easiest thing you could ever do.
Oh, we can cuss.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the guy wearing the cowboy shit
Oh
shirt.
yeah.
So, I'm off my
No.
my stool.
So I'm looking at. Let me see.
Other tools we
that
have
smells fun.
basic simple syrup. This
see
is
that
just simple syrup. And then this one is a foaming simple syrup with acacia gum and methyl cellulose.
In case we want to do like a
If-
sour
if-
of some kind.
if it
or-
wants-
Wait, what's that?
if we want-
Simple?
This is simple that'll fluff. As you
Okay.
can see the bubbles of
Yeah.
aeration. It'll create a really nice foam. We don't necessarily need it with the kiwi, but it's here.
I think the
And
kiwi might do.
No.
Do
I
some
would.
good, yeah.
What I'm thinking is.
it's got a lot of starch or whatever you call that, like physical.
So we stay with the Crown and Amaretto, or the whiskey and Amaretto. Crown has a
Crown's-
The thing about Crown is it's got a sweeter,
Sweetness. Yeah.
but we'll work with the Amaretto off that. Maybe some simple.
You just
And
need
then-
a lower proof or a lower proof whiskey, but you have proper bourbons.
Now I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll do a variation off what you guys come up here.
Hey, the Evan Williams will probably.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll be your best bet.
Okay.
I know it's plastic, but Evan Williams is still a fucking go-to.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. Like,
Man,
you can give me your high grade.
I don't
you
know
can give me
why
your
we're
low
using
grade.
Evan Williams on the show. Eric,
okay.
why don't you just swap with me? You guys handle this cocktail.
Oh, you.
I'm gonna come in for round 2.
No, I want to
Well,
watch you,
I
mate.
want this
But
to be
have
a
a
part-
seat,
I mean,
sir. Have
I'll,
a seat.
like,
I
as,
want this to be a part of the show that if we have bartenders on, like, come fucking bartend. Like,
yeah,
I'm
no,
not,
absolutely.
I'm not territorial. I'm not a very jealous person.
I am. All right, so we're making 3.
Yeah, 3 monkeys.
Okay.
That's all right. So we got some
Let me
ice.
see if I remember. Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't want the tins.
No.
Oh, a can with the hat.
I mean, I'm trying to. I want to see if I can do this.
Okay, so start here. Now the throw is going to be. I mean, this is one of those that you want to start here and grip up.
Yeah.
So it's boom.
Soft.
Ideal catch is.
Got it.
Oh!
That's the fucking catch. And then you come around and this is the pop out. But right now we need this like this.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm gonna have
do-
you. I'm gonna switch with you
You got
guys.
your
Okay.
face down here, Maestro.
You get the top down shot here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Okay.
keep it all kind of in this
Yeah.
business for...
So let's get a cube because we only need one. Ideally. Now,
Man of
if
many
we're
talents,
doing
my friend.
3.
Man of many talents.
I feel like I'm gonna over pour the shit out of this, so we're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
go
have
such
extra.
a different route than you guys. I've got something
Yeah.
in my head
Okay.
right now.
What?
I'm not telling you because I'm excited to see
Okay.
what you do.
Because I'm figuring I need, if I'm doing
Are they
I'm
all
doing
equal
2
parts?
full shots of this.
I want to put a little shout out real quick in the middle of the show.
Go for it.
Trash Flowers, this hat.
I
John
love
and
trash
Jada, we
flowers.
love them. They're friends
Fuck
of ours.
yeah.
They're neighbors.
Oh no,
I'm
you
wearing
didn't
their
see
hat
my
right now.
wall of hats? I have a wall of their hats.
Okay,
I
great.
collect them. Trash flowers.
They're amazing.
Great name.
Amazing.
Great fucking
Their
name.
number one selling hat is Cum Slut. Apparently,
Yeah.
we asked Jada last
Yeah.
night.
So we talked because I'm from Texas. They have a what a cunt hat, and for me, I grew up in Texas, and one of the things we did was it was what a bitch and what a dick. Those were 2 like staple phrases we would say.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you went to Whataburger after
Whataburger. We love Whataburger.
if you went to Whataburger after the bars and you ordered a number 7, which is the small combo, it was like, what a bitch. Because then you get the big boy, which is like the double bacon cheese. And that was like, what a dick.
What do we got
Can't
so
win.
far?
You can't win.
So right now I've got 2 ounces of
Evan.
Evan and 1 ounce. I'm sorry, because this is
No, you got 4 ounces of
I've got
Evan
4.
and
4. This is 2 ounces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 1 ounce because I did this one
Yeah,
twice.
2 ounce and then 2 ounces.
Okay.
You went twice on that.
Yeah.
Thank God someone's paying attention. And then let's see if this is gonna work because I want to do.
I imagine you should double up on a.
I was gonna do that once
You
and
might
that
wanna
once.
add-
Ooh, yeah.
You might want to add richness to these because they're not incredibly naturally sweet because they're just the fruit pulp.
So what
So
do you?
The
what
melon
do you
might
tell
actually.
me?
The melon might be.
That's what I was kind of hoping for. Now I can't guarantee this is gonna be delicious,
I think we have something.
but we have something.
I made a cocktail with this stuff right before we started shooting with the big bridge, and I needed to add a little bit of.
Ooh, I like how you hit that with your wrist.
It makes it a lot easier than that. It's a pop.
Yeah.
For me.
Let's get you some.
Okay.
You can do glasses too. We got glasses down here if you want to go full
No,
glasses.
no.
We're shooting.
I want to shoot it. So I made it. I may have made more than I needed. It may taste horrible. But we're gonna fucking try.
Yes.
We're down for the
Trainer.
game. No, old school. That's the way.
This is the way. And you kept all the business right in front of camera for us.
Ah, shit. Just a little.
No,
bit.
that was beautiful.
I've still got an extra shot. So if this tastes good, we can drink it again.
I'm glad you did that because now they can see the particulates on the cutting board.
Did it on purpose. Totally nailed
Yeah,
it.
we needed
Totally.
it. Oh, that's me.
Oop, oop, oop. All right.
Cheers, brother.
Wait,
I'm
what was your little?
I'm not above you.
Yeah.
I'm not below you. I'm right here with you.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Tasty.
I'm not mad at it.
Nope.
I
me
feel
neither.
like the melon was a little bit more. I would have gone sweeter, but
Can we
I'm.
go lime in there?
Oh.
Did we forget citrus?
That was actually really good. That was really good.
Well,
for what it
I
was.
stuck away from the citrus on purpose, but that might actually fucking go.
That would round it out. That
Yeah.
would definitely round
There
it
was
out.
there was something
But
on
there
there
was
that
something-
was not.
lovely about that.
That was something very lovely about that.
Are you saying that because I'm standing right here?
No,
and then
no. We'll
Okay.
tell
He
you.
does not blow smoke.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
a lot of
I'll
times
tell
on this show that he does not love, and I love that about this show.
No,
I'm
that
trying
was-
to figure
that was
what was
nice.
off. Let me see. Actually, let me see. Because it's strong on something.
The amaretto and the melon are a nice combination. Like they give it that.
Well, that's where that amaretto and whiskey kind of balance themselves.
Yeah.
Where's that lime at? Oh, it's right by your hip.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm just
'cause
gonna,
there's at
I'm just
least
gonna
one
give
more.
it a little
Yeah.
zhuzh and see how that influences.
Oh no, I love that.
I'm just gonna give it, since we're a lot lower concentration now, I'm just gonna go like a quarter in?
Yeah.
That's too much.
No, I mean a half.
And
Half
let's see what it does.
Half in.
Also, we're also adding that to that much.
Yeah, it's a smaller
So-
amount. So hopefully. This is the way.
Tis the way. Looks more banana-like. Almost said monkey-like.
We haven't done any banana on the show yet, and I'm actually kind of annoyed with myself.
Did I
That's
just
banana.
make 3
Banana's
shots?
tough.
Hold on,
Banana's
how
tough.
much is left?
Bananas very tough, actually.
That one's mine.
I love the old school bartender ways about you.
Can we do a new cheers right now?
Yes.
Okay, let's come up with it right now, and all three of us add a phrase. So I'll start. I say a phrase. You have to say a second phrase. You have to edit.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a little improv act.
Yeah, we're doing
Okay.
improv.
Okay.
The territory is ours.
It's never been yours.
And it'll never be yours again.
That's
That was dark.
I feel like that would be fun to play that all the time.
That was nice.
Yes. That was better. A little bit. That was much better.
Yeah.
That made me
rounded
happy.
it out.
Yeah.
Well done. Nice.
I want some of
Team
that.
effort.
Yeah.
Team effort. Yeah.
All right, we got a new
All right, I'm
shot.
knocking here.
Yeah.
I've got a really radical.
If you guys will,
Yeah. I'm interested because
I love watching. I love watching bartenders do bartending things. Oh, so the point of what I was saying is something you were talking about earlier, like the exploratory version of visiting bars is learning new drinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a really good friend in, wait for it, I was gonna say Baton Rouge. It was
Beaumont, Texas.
no, I wish. So I worked in a movie called Roadhouse Part 2. They made a Part 2.
Oh yeah,
Straight
it
to
just
DVD.
came out.
No. Well, that's Roadhouse the remake.
I see.
It was.
Oh,
I love
we
Dixon.
should
I don't-
just talk about it.
I will happily talk about it,
Yeah,
but
please.
I saw it too. I saw the day it came out.
but the first big movie I ever did was called Roadhouse Part 2. Last Call.
Beautiful boy, right?
It had Jake Busey and I can't. Oh my God, Jonathan Shake was the lead, and we shot it in Louisiana. I want to know the town because it's important. Shreveport. Oh my God, that took forever.
That's a
But
hell of a
Shreveport,
name.
Louisiana, I got to spend a lot of time in, and one of the best bartenders I ever met was there, and his thing was creating new drinks.
Mm.
And he would work with. Have you guys played with the thing that makes like flavor beads? It's
Is it like a?
Boba?
no, it's not boba, but it's for bartending, and it creates these like small flavor beads to create like a.
Like encapsulated flavor. Basically.
I believe so.
Yeah.
He never explained it to me, so I'm not going to explain it correctly.
Huh.
But he would make these cool new drinks, and I'd get to try them. And it was always nice to then be like, trade off. What was the recipe? And he was just really good. He was also one of the best flair bartenders that I ever got to work with, or got to see. He gave me my first set of flair bottles.
Oh, that's
which,
cool.
If you guys don't know, flair bottles are basically weighed to, may I see that one? Flair bottles are weighed to have about that much alcohol. Because if you're flaring and spinning bottles, you don't want to have this much. You're going to be throwing it around. You want about that much and lower.
Yeah.
So that's the play.
And usually the size of a Malibu bottle.
Yeah, about a 175?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Or,
Or is it 150?
no, 175.
175.
Yeah.
But that's where I learned how to play. And I used to do like a 2-bottle routine and stalls and all the bullshit. But exploratory wise, like seeing someone create a new drink is amazing. What are we making?
Yeah.
What do we have so far? Because I
So
took over the floor. I'm
so
sorry.
far, well,
That's
that's
great.
great. That's great because
No,
I've been doing some serious thinking.
Okay.
We've got a 1/4 ounce of the kiwi.
Yeah.
I'm just going a small signature note. I did about a 1/2 ounce of the
Lime? No.
Melon.
Yeah.
This is Gallia melon, which is a combination of, it's like a splice between honeydew and cantaloupe. And
So a little
then,
bit sweeter.
I
What
did-
is it on the flavor palette for you?
I did 2 bar spoons of a Barbuds signature hot sauce, which is essentially vodka that I had a bunch of Thai chilies in. So it's some Thai chili,
Okay.
Spicy
a
melon.
little bit. We're going 2 ounces of Casa Dragones, which is fucking unreal. And then we did about a 1/2 ounce of Chirot, which is an aloe liqueur.
Damn.
Okay.
which I think will pair really nicely against the melon.
I mean, I've never actually.
And then we did a full ounce lime.
See, this smells like.
I think I actually did. I
It
think
smells like the melon.
I think, and maybe we'll see this in the top end, but I think to be accurate, I think I actually did 7.5.
This-
I did 3/4 on the melon.
Okay.
Shouldn't make
This
a
is
big
your
difference.
recipe. This right here.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be strong. Be
It
careful. Be
smells
careful.
good.
You don't need to drink all of that.
No,
You can.
I mean, I'm taking that. Is that too much? Am I
don't
gonna
know.
die?
It's just it's powerful. Like
Okay, I'm just gonna pour some back in here.
oh god,
Just a
a
little
little
bit.
bit. Stop. I don't want to kill
Is it that fucking strong?
It's pretty strong. I put 2 bar spoons in.
I just wanted
Just
to
put on your
taste
little,
it.
your little.
Oh my god, it's that fucking strong.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, you would have had a bad. You're both. You would.
Oh, it's
Oh my god, fuck that.
We would have been hot ones tomorrow. No,
No, yeah, I just put my finger in there.
Just put that right.
No,
there.
because I'm gonna need that glass later. Someone use it.
We're gonna kill it into
Yeah, we'll
an
do something.
old.
Yeah, we'll do something with that.
Fucking no.
Do it. I don't have the.
Oh!
I was gonna do it. You said I can't do it. Are you gonna die?
No,
Are
fine.
you gonna die?
I just didn't want
He's
your
gonna die.
your
He's gonna
stomach
die.
to get messed up tomorrow.
My stomach is allowed to get messed up. I fuck that shit up all the time.
Oof. You guys are more brave than I am, for sure.
I eat
Exploratory,
Chipotle
sir.
still, so
Huh?
I still eat Chipotle.
God
Have
bless.
you ever heard of a thing called Freebirds, which is like Chipotle? That is
I thought
Sorry,
it was, wait, I
Chipotle.
thought it was hot chicken, though.
no. Freebirds is it's basically a burrito place. Let's go.
Rhythmic.
It's making me happy.
Yeah.
Got a
Oh,
nice
you guys
foam.
need a strainer because you're bitches.
Not I.
I'm just kidding.
I like
Old school. Old school.
I do like strainers because they do the fucking job.
You know, I've been bartending so long that, like, the advent of the strainer came in after I'd been working with 2 tins for so long that I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this bullshit? That's just an extra step.
And that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Especially on now if you're a customer and you show up to a bar, you just want your drink.
Yeah, exactly.
So the longer you take, the quicker you can move through. The quicker people get drinks, the happier they are. The more they
The more
tip, blah blah
money
blah.
yeah, the more money they give you.
We're just fucking shooting shit today. This is fun.
Can
Can we play our game again?
Welcome to my show. Okay, yes.
All right, yes.
All right, so now
Okay.
we have this order. So do you want to be first?
Yeah. No, this
Or
is the
I'll be
order.
second. You
This
want to
is-
close it out again?
Sure.
All right.
Wait. No, let's
Let's change it up.
switch. Yeah.
You want me to start?
You go. No, you go middle. I want to be the last.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What color is this drink? We call it yellow, green,
High yellow.
hot yellow. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, here we go. The best of days, the grass is greener.
The semen stains and things are quicker.
The tribute is ours. The blood has been drank.
Can I please use that at the fucking bar? Was there cucumber in
I
that?
think it needed a little bit more.
Was there cucumber in
Sweet.
that?
There was a lot going on. There was a lot of things.
No,
going on.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not either.
Was there cucumber in there?
No, but we have a cucumber.
It's
if
the
you
melon.
want.
No. The reason I ask is because like it tasted very cute.
I was gonna do
Fucking
ribbons.
go.
I was gonna do ribbons in a glass.
No, so I'm trying to figure out why there's a very cucumbery taste. That's what I was asking. I was like, you didn't
That's
put
the
any
aloe.
in there.
Yeah, I think
Aloe's
it's
pretty
the.
fucking strong.
It is the smell of it. I mean,
No, I like.
Honestly, this tastes to me very aloe-y, and it almost tastes like I was drinking this out of a fucking aloe leaf. You know what I mean?
That's the
Spicy
the
one.
reverb.
I think I would. Yeah, a little spicy.
I think that's the spice doesn't matter because it was a nice little kick.
Yeah.
That was cooled down by the cucumber taste that I had.
Honestly, and if I were to rate my own drink, it had a little bit of lack of identity. It was interesting, but it needed a little bit more sweetness, and it needed something to pop or zing at the last note.
Sure.
I agree.
So,
I agree with that.
But it's
maybe,
a-
honestly,
but it's a
if
start.
If I could recreate this, I might add a little bit of chartreuse, and I think that would give us our final kick.
Oof.
That, or we could get fucking twisty and try to stick the amaretto in it, and I don't know if it'll work.
I don't think amaretto would
I don't
work.
think it'll work.
On the
No,
flavor
always
palette, I mean, I think you're leaning more towards chartreuse,
Okay.
but chartreuse is
I
going to
think-
fuck it up.
I think I'm gonna play
Chartreuse is
now.
like a fucking
Okay.
crack.
It's your turn?
Yeah, I think I
Let's
need
go.
to play because like everybody else got
And we
one.
got some cool fucking ingredients today.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
These
It's
ones
like-
came out. I was really excited. Trader Joe's had the Galileo melons, and they had the kiwis in season. It's like it's a fucking happy day for
No, this is
spring.
fucking-
Do you want me to do a quick clean? I think we also have the third set too. If you
Uh,
want to just a clean bucket.
I mean, might as well.
yeah, sure.
Hold on. Guys, this is fun. I like our new game.
I am enjoying.
I have another segment for today before we get to the 5 Ryans.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we're doing the 5 Ryans.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go.
no question. I love the 5 Ryans.
It's a thing.
my favorite.
It's supposed to be a
my
thing.
favorite segment on the show. You don't have to like it because I like it.
We'll get there.
Check
We'll
this
get
out.
there.
No, I'm gonna go.
I'm
gonna go
so mad I didn't
So-
wear one of my Trash Flowers hats right now.
Our new segment. This is a new segment that I call.
too, actually.
I'm like, oh.
This is our new segment called "Help Us Write Our Song for Free" without any rights or arbitration offered to you. Licensing is not offered. If you're on TikTok or
What
social
a
media,
hell of a name.
if you're on TikTok or social media, I'll say it one more time for you. This is the write our song for us with no arbitration or licensing involved or given to you. If you're on social media right now and you want to help us write a song, we're going to give you some sounds. You can put it together and make our catchphrase or our catch song. What do you call that?
Our
opening
intro.
song- our
Like
intro.
your intro.
You can be the one who creates our intro if you put it together so goddamn good.
That's fair.
So we'll give you the sounds right now. So the three of us are going to generate sounds like a bass line. Okay, so I'll start us off. So like here's your bass, right? So
Hold on.
it's going
Because here's the thing.
Mhm.
What I automatically want to go to
Mhm.
is dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like the Cheers fucking song.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like I want Best Buds to be like the show I go to where everybody knows my name. But that's not where we're going. We just generate a sound,
Yeah.
right?
So Barbuds here needs. Okay, so here's your bass line. Ready? We're gonna start it off here. It goes.
Oh, we're going Skrillex.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, it's gonna hit hard.
All right. Okay. So now we can keep this all separate because
Ooh, baby, I like
Oh,
it raw.
you wanna let it
cut it
Ooh,
out.
baby, I like it raw. That's what I'm thinking. So wait,
All right, now we need,
there
like,
you go.
we need
There
some
you
like
go.
violin or something here. So I'm gonna
We
do
need
my
a
best.
high. Yeah, we need
All
a
right,
high.
so like it's gotta be like.
I am so in on this. Please, somebody sound grab the hell out of this.
Please.
I'm just putting Mario fucking in there.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I love it.
What can we fake any musical instruments with our mouths? Does anyone get a good trumpet?
Anybody beatbox?
Oh, I might have the trumpet. Hold on, it's like.
That's actually pretty good. Here's my sound, actually.
Go.
Oh yeah, we got percussion.
Oh my god, he plays the triangle.
We gotta give it to him quiet. Let him get.
Hold on, let's try it
That
again.
was
Give
great.
me
That was
another
great.
10. Give me another 10. Give me that one if it's got stuff in it.
We're gonna have the bar.
No,
Oh, you want this?
I want the stuff in it.
quartet.
Here we go. That's empty, quarter, empty, full. Okay. Now do the tins. Play the tins.
Okay.
Watch that one. Ooh. Yeah, you got 4 sounds.
It's Bar Bud.
Hey.
It's Bar Buds.
Hey.
It's Bar Buds. It's Bar Buds.
Sorry.
All right.
I was just like,
That's something.
If it's not great, it's because you have not been cutting it up for us correctly.
yeah.
This is on you.
Your job was literally to cut an easy song.
One job.
You couldn't
John.
do it.
One.
We hired you for no money to complete one simple meager task.
This is why you're getting no money.
All right. We've already done our vodka.
Don't worry,
Or,
we're in Hollywood to you.
we've done our whiskey.
All right, so where are we at?
We're gonna do a tequila cocktail.
Love tequila.
Spicy tequila.
Are we using some of this bullshit?
Yep.
Oh, that's vodka though.
Yep.
But it's just like a kiss of
It's
death.
just for the spice.
It's a baby kiss, and
the other
it's very. That shit's
That's fire. Literally.
like that.
All right. Let's see.
You can use. We didn't say stop. You can still use these sounds in the show. That was pretty rhythmic.
Yeah. You can use any sound.
Truly any sound.
We have foregone cocktail classes and we're just drinking everything out of shot glasses this episode.
Well, you know,
I love it. I think it's fun.
we are sampling.
Boing, 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 boing.
At a certain point, we're gonna nail the best cocktail in the world.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
So it's this one.
Let's hope it's this one because we can't drink too much more.
Yeah.
So what?
I mean, we can.
We can.
We totally
we
can.
have
You
another-
didn't choose.
All right,
me.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
we have to do our game.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait. So here's
You
what-
get front, I get back.
Yeah,
Alright.
we need to be
Yeah.
in different order.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so I'm middle now.
All right.
All right, here we go.
For our fathers that seeded us.
For the trees that saw us come.
May nobody know that everyone needed us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Another great one on Bar Buds. Thank you guys.
Mm.
Oh,
God
great.
damn.
Little
That's
spice.
really nice.
Little kiwi.
Oh
Okay,
god
wait.
damn.
Tequila, but
No, god
That's
damn.
perfect. That's a fucking menu item right there.
That's
No question in my mind. That's a goddamn menu item.
guys.
Wait, what's the spec on that? What's the spec on that?
So we have 2 ounces of Dragones. We have just like a dash of hot.
yeah.
We have half an ounce of kiwi to 3/4 ounces of simple.
Okay. Someone at home that doesn't have
no
access
melon.
to this.
No melon this time. Just
No
a kiwi
melon.
drink.
Someone that doesn't have access to this, what would be our substitute?
Throw a pepper in there.
Throw a pepper or like with Tabasco?
There's hot tinctures.
No. But
Yeah,
seriously,
but I mean, like if it's
If you
if,
just-
if I'm at home and I'm like I want to make that
you
fucking
want a little
drink,
spice on it.
Tabasco might hit too hard.
No. Tabasco has vinegar. That
You
would,
can
Oh,
just
yeah,
stick
yeah.
a slice of jalapeno in the shaker glass.
that's actually
Will it
the move.
will it fucking move as fast? Like will
Yeah.
it drop? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Those things
go.
move fast.
Slice of jalapeno
When you're making hot
or Thai chili.
when you're making hot
or
at
Thai
home,
chili. Yeah.
you really only need 5 minutes.
That's fair.
Minutes. You really only need. I have bashed this for large cocktail bars. The Evely uses a chili recipe in their.
No, this
hot alcohol.
is amazing.
Serrano peppers, 5 minutes. Jalapenos, 5 minutes. Most of these things,
I was like, swear,
it's a quick carrier.
if you don't
hot
make
moves
me
quick.
another one, I'm gonna be real mad.
Nah, this was for me too. I was like,
That was fucking good.
also, we had. This is something that you guys at home might not have, the aloe liqueur.
Yeah.
Liqueur.
Yeah, you can get this though. I think this is pretty. I got it in Portland, so I think you can get it here. Churro. It's an aloe liqueur. You should probably go find it at your. Did you put that in this?
I did. I put half an ounce of that in
Okay.
that. So this is. a
It's
bit
25% alcohol, so it's more taste than it is fucking alcohol, which is not a bad thing.
No,
but
no, and it's a very melon.
That was. Ooh, let's go.
So if
Yeah.
we were to
So-
categorize this, because it's fucking great.
This is a. Oh, sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we took our. Oh, okay. Wait.
Wait, yeah.
Should we
New
reverse
one?
change the order again?
Yeah,
Or-
always,
We've
always.
Done, we've done.
It's your turn now.
Okay. I'm starting it up again.
Yeah.
You start, you finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Okay, here we go. I got it. All those poor children.
May they never get fed.
And feed millions.
This is what they say at the S&P index funds meeting.
Yeah.
May they never get fed. And feed millions. Fuck it, let's eat some poor kids.
Hey.
I went for a reverse Sarah McLachlan. I tried to set us up. That's like fucking Anakin Skywalker on this show. We will take your younglings down. This camera. We'll take your younglings down.
like an Illuminati meeting. Right there. Eat the children.
Gentlemen, this is awesome.
This has been a
Thank
really
you for coming
easy,
on,
breezy, awesome one. Oh, we have to hit our other segment, the 5 Ryans.
Your
Okay.
favorite. Your favorite.
This is my favorite segment on this show.
All right, let's
It
see.
comes like every fucking time. This is the hottest Ryans, where we hold the ranking hottest Ryans of all time, and each time the segment comes up, we adjust the rankings. We have Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Coogler, Ryan Felipe, and Ryan Sheckler.
Oof.
We have in the past
I forgot that we
deleted.
brought Coogler.
We had when we started the show, we had Ryan Seacrest on, and we deleted him, and we did not replace him. We went down
Why
to
didn't we?
4.
Why did we?
We were like, fuck it. We're just going down to 4 Ryans.
So now we got 4.
We're back to 5. We have 5 Ryans.
Okay.
again.
You should bring Seacrest back.
We added Ryan Coogler last
Right,
episode.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, Cougar's not a bad. He's
He
also
should. He
on my
just
top.
meets the.
He meets the
quota.
Ryan quota.
We had
He has a name, Ryan.
separate from myself. We had 3 guests or 3 people on the show. 1 host, 2 guests, and all 3 of them are incredible filmmakers. So we were on the Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
So
that was
the
good.
pressure was there for that.
Okay. I'm not mad at it, but oof. Okay, do I gotta go first?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's me?
It's all of us. This is a democratic
Yeah.
situation.
Well-
2/3 majority changes the 5 hottest Ryans in the show.
I'm gonna stay with Reynolds on top. Now here's
Oh, we
why.
don't need to clarify. It's just top 5.
No, I like
we can,
it.
we can
I like
order. We can
Oh, I
order.
thought we were gonna do an order, but if we're not gonna do an order,
I'm down for
like,
Reynolds
don't.
at the top. I didn't. We haven't had order to this one before.
No, it was
The
just
top.
Yeah.
It adds a new aspect.
We
to
gotta make them earn their
it. Okay,
place.
the segment is changing again. We are ranking the 5 hottest Ryans
You got the
in their
5.
top 5 spots.
Yeah.
So
Their
we're
order.
going. We're
In their
going.
order.
Ryan Reynolds is the top.
For me, look, everyone loves Gosling, and I do too. I
Yeah.
think he's an awesome actor, but
Yeah.
damn, Ryan Reynolds is purdy.
He was a Green Lantern, despite being a bad one. I'm still in his favorite.
I never understood the flack that came from that. And did I love the movie? No. Did I hate it? No. I was like,
and
it's
this is
great.
for all of you comic book fans. I'll keep it short and sweet here.
Yeah.
Keep it short and sweet. Here's the
No,
big
no.
problem with that movie.
We're about to have a
They
thing.
followed the comic book Secret Origin written by Jeff Johns, which is
Yeah.
supposed to be the retcon bring back of Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan's greatest achievement is that he has achieved a modern day Odyssey. If you've read the Odyssey, it is basically like that, but a space soap opera. It's super fucking fantastic when Jeff Johns did it. They had so much fucking legroom because this guy, Jeff Johns, his career took off after rewriting the universe of Green Lantern. It's so amazing, and the background story for it, the one that you go back to, is Secret Origin, where he like reset
Yeah.
up Hal Jordan's early stages, gets the ring, starts being a Green Lantern, this and that. They had the template. It involves a couple villains. Hector Hammond is one of them, and
Yeah.
Sinestro.
Yeah.
Sinestro is the
Sinestro.
greatest Green Lantern that turns into the Yellow Lantern,
yeah.
the agent of fear which.
Later on, he becomes.
Down the
So
road.
here's
Down the
where-
road. Down the
here's where
road.
we
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Here's where we fucked up. All those things were in place. All those things were good. We had Hector Hammond, who was a telekinetic. We have Sinestro, who was an agent of fear. The one place we fucked up is that we made the big bad a guardian of the universe, which is the blue dudes who run over the Green Lanterns. The
Yeah.
tiny blue dudes are the small people that are infinitely old and
The Watchers. The Watchers, no?
They're basically the Watchers. They stole that for Marvel. Anyway.
I get that. So.
But but
here's
DC
where they
and
messed
Marvel
up.
stole anyway.
Here's where they messed up. They took those blue guys and they turned one of them into the entity that embodies all fear, Parallax.
Yeah.
Parallax is supposed to be a god of fear, an entity of fear. And instead, they made it one of the blue dudes who runs the Green Lantern. They convoluted the whole fucking arc. They
Which is
convoluted
what-
the whole story.
Which was what made it meh.
Yeah. If they had just done Parallax as a gigantic yellow entity of fear, which embodies usually a gigantic parasite spider thing, it's terrifying. That would have made that movie fucking incredible. But they steered away from it, and instead they butchered the canon, and
Yeah.
they turned the embodiment of fear into a tiny blue guy with some extra power. And
Just a little
so
bit extra.
Hal Jordan's like,
Smurf scared me.
it was Smurfs.
Smurf
It was Smurfs.
That's really what it comes down to.
So I said it on camera, now I don't need to do it again. You can stop me next time I start to do this.
No,
that's
but I
great.
feel like, look. So, Green Lantern's your go. Mine is Spider-Man. The Spider-Man is...
Which is killing.
No.
Like, pretty much
But-
every incarnation has been good.
I don't care. Not that I don't care. The MCU taking over Spider-Man and making it fucking a thing, I love. But since I was fucking 6 years old, I was a Spider-Man kid. Like, I didn't even know it. My parents just put me in Spider-Man shit. And then I could read, and I was like, I like that guy. And now,
Did you say Reed as in Reed Richards?
like,
No, as in, like,
Richards. No,
Reed.
read. I couldn't read.
Oh,
words,
okay.
but I like pictures. And I've got a couple of like big comics that are worth big money. That Spider-Man comics. Like I love that arc that it's going through. Even the new Miles Morales and like the PlayStation
Spider-Verse.
games. I'm like, that is.
Do you know who was writing Spider-Man when you were reading it?
It depends on which comic book because
So
I was
you were
reading.
multiple
I
writers.
was reading. Yeah, I was reading multiple
We
writers.
were gonna use this for garnishes and shit.
And that was-
fucking-
We were shooting
got
on it.
lazy.
But for me, that Spider-Man universe, there's fuck ups. There's fuck ups as far as I'm concerned with the canon, and
I
there's
cut all this shit with gloves, by the way, earlier. We have cleaned our hands before the show.
no, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Anything-
Yeah, no, we didn't. It's
Anything
okay.
we
We're bar buds. We're bar buds. It's okay. We're
Yeah.
here.
Are you making a little obelisk?
I don't know yet.
Anywhere like that.
That's our little Roman.
Oh, I wanted to. There, stay.
See, that's the beauty
Um,
of
We're the Disgusting Brothers. Bring it back to Succession.
garnish.
Okay, you're gonna hate.
We need to progress.
I haven't watched Succession.
I
I
have
don't
not
feel like we
either.
could end this episode. I don't want to ever end this episode.
I
Eric, I love you
mean,
on the show.
do we need to stop?
But
No.
never, actually. We just turned this into 2 episodes.
I'm just.
I just enjoyed look, getting to talk with people that obviously do something. Oh, let's fucking go.
Hey,
Sorry. So here's the thing.
don't be sorry.
I'm gonna
never be sorry.
So I'm
I love how fucking amorphous this show is. We have gone to this show is now this show has become an improv show where we're making everything in shot glasses. Like
Yeah.
This is how we're doing.
we
it.
could make a drink,
okay,
but I
Eric.
feel like these are sample
Eric,
sessions.
are you
sample sessions. I like
Sample
this.
sessions.
Samples.
Samples.
We don't need a whole drink. We're just making sample sessions.
Spotify, get off my fucking dick, dude.
Oh, suck it, nerds. Oh wait, whoa. Game is.
Yeah,
Okay.
you started.
So what is the melon?
Just a little garnish game for this melon concoction I came up with. A little tequila, a little aloe, a little bit of melon, basil, and spice.
Okay. I said that I loved her, but I can't elope.
Oh shit, that's hard to follow. But I'll do my best to grope.
All hail Lord Bezos.
This is how we win at life.
Cheers to that.
Oh, so lovely. Fuck, T.
You son of a bitch.
This is so fucking good.
Okay,
I have to save some for Bridge.
You also-
this is so fucking good.
you also have to tell everyone
Mm.
what you just made.
Again. 1.5 Dragones. Half ounce of the aloe liquor. Liqueur. This wonderful basil syrup that you made. This was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I went 3/4 ounce of that. Touch of the spice, the hot sauce.
The spice didn't even hit me on that one though.
It for me at the very back.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so good. I have
Yeah.
to excuse myself.
Yeah.
My fiance.
And 1 ounce lime.
I'm gonna excuse myself to the bathroom. Talk about our sponsors.
Cheers. Hey, today's sponsors are whoever wants to pay us.
How much money you got?
If you got any money, if you've got any cool tools or any cool products that you want to give us, please don't hesitate. Thank you for joining us.
I think one of my favorite things is like, look, you guys have always been cool's all shit to me, and Like my favorite was when I was invited to Jones's and got to hang out with you. That was outside of the bar. That was not like I love seeing you all at the bar, but for me, this is what I was discussing earlier. Is like there's bar friends and then there's friends.
Right.
And
The overlap.
ideally,
Nice.
you meet the people that become your friends, or you keep the friends that are just your bar friends. It's not a bad thing. I have people that I only see when I'm at the bar, and they are very good friends. I will help them with whatever I can. But this overlaps into life, where if I go, oh shit, I'm in a pickle, I know I can call, or you know you can call me, and I'm like, how do I help?
Same.
As opposed to your bar friend, and you're like, hey man, I'm drunk. Can you give me $100? Like no. Like you call me and you're like, fuck, I got a flat tire and I need like $100. I'm like, I got you. Like I know it's gonna come back because I see the money you make. But it's one of those like
Which you helped to make, by the way. You know.
I try.
It takes a village.
Yeah,
It does.
It really does.
And a village of idiots. No, it's one of those like for me.
We're nicer idiots than a lot of other idiots.
You guys are amazing. Like it's.
I said we
got-
collectively. You're in on this. You're in
Well,
on this too. Yeah.
Wow.
It's I always still feel like an outsider coming in because I'm not on payroll, I'm freelance. That doesn't matter. When I walk in, I feel like I'm at home. And I get to thoroughly.
You are, without a doubt, in my mind, a staple of this project. Well,
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun.
it's a
Like,
weird microcosm and a weird microculture that people will know about forever in a small niche. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like we're like absolutely tapped into a piece of history, as small as that is.
Yeah.
But
As
it's-
small as our label is, as small as our stamp is on that bar, on that interaction, like we made a statement. So
Yeah.
what I've learned over the years of bartending and working is like everyone's replaceable. I don't care how much of a statement you can make, how much you can do, how comfortable you make it. Someone else can fill that hole.
If you go far enough with that statement, you're really just saying everyone dies, which is something that you don't want to accept. But it's reality.
Okay.
Welcome back to Bar Buzz. We're coming back with existential
Super-
questions.
yeah.
Ending
Yeah.
like
This is what
Now
happens after
my
3
question
hours,
is,
4 shots.
what do y'all think? Like, is there, like, leave it in the comments, but what is life past your friends and past now death? Because I think, for me, my thing is, what I want to do is leave a statement in the world that doesn't get forgotten. It's not, I want to leave a
But what
mark
is it?
on you.
They say that after 3 generations,
You're forgotten.
you and everyone that you've ever known is forgotten. Not just that.
100%. Like, you,
unless you
you listen-
assassinate a world leader.
and even then, no.
Like,
I know a lot of those
If
things.
you Mugatu, the what's the from Zoolander? What's the name of the guy? The Prime Minister of Malaysia.
You will have a name.
Look into my eye. Look into the dogs. Look into my the
yeah,
eyes of my
yeah.
dog. What is it? Look into the eyes of my dog.
Is it?
I am so lost.
Have you not seen Zoolander?
I've seen Zoolander, but what are you talking about?
This is the sequence where
The
he's
whole reason he gets what is it?
Derek,
Yeah.
you wear nice clothes. You're gonna go out and kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Fuck.
That's how you make it. That's how you make it.
Shout out to Ben Stiller, guys.
Shout out to Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guy who had the cappuccino poured all over him. That was a fucking brilliant scene.
I love.
Wow.
This is like it should be.
Yeah.
This house needs to be at least 3 times bigger.
What is this? House for ants? A school for ants.
A school for ants?
What is
He's
this?
absolutely right, Jacoby.
What the fuck?
Sorry, we went on.
No,
We did the
that's
thing. We
great.
did the thing.
I way too often in life will I say, Hansel, he's so hot right now. Hansel. Because I love that it's bottomed with Hansel. Like, I love that it's Hansel, he's so hot right now. Without that last Hansel, that movie is nothing to me. I
Yeah.
disagree, actually. I take my word.
Really?
You take your own words.
Yeah, I was
Take my
like,
word for
that was pretty. That was
That is the best
flag
part of that
going.
fucking. It's the
Yeah.
best fucking
Yeah,
part of the
that's-
movie. Hansel, he's so hot right now.
Mm.
Hansel. I love that. Like, why was he doing that? Was he just getting ready to redo the clip and they just like stacked it on?
No, I think it was that statement.
He's brilliant.
Hansel, he's so hot right
Hansel.
That could be the catchphrase of our show.
No.
Wait, actually, this is a really good segue
No.
to a segment that's really important. The 5 hottest Ryans. Oh, we're going.
Oh, we're going back?
For history, we decided that they have to be numbered. We have Ryan Reynolds in first place. Because we have 2 votes yes. It's you and me voting yes. Second place. Gosling, Coogler, Felipe, Sheckler.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go Gosling because that dude's done everything. Still dreamy.
Is he? He's
I'm
a dreamy
I'm
ass.
going Gosling. I'm going Gosling.
I mean,
If I had abs like that, I'd be like Ryan Cepeda.
If it wasn't for Ryan Gosling, I wouldn't be able to be at the bar with people who are having problems deciding their drink going, what do you want? What do you want? And 3 people at the bar will know what the fuck I'm doing, and then it's not harassing my guest because everyone's laughing at that point. But if no one gets it, which means, but they do because they've all seen Gosling, so we're good.
okay.
So Gosling's my number 2. We voted on that. So you're getting outvoted here. You don't even have
Yeah, no, honestly, like, none of these.
Who would be your number 1?
Yeah, we can. You think Coogler's going up top? Sheckler?
No.
Felipe?
No.
Alva?
Also, I will say I'm not just gauging on their looks. I'm on their acting and like their body of work, which is Reynolds has.
Honestly,
I will two guys in a what was it? The pizza thing.
The pizza thing.
The show he had forever ago. I'm gonna IMDb it.
Waiting?
No.
Or,
Waiting was great.
Yeah.
But he was on.
If I'm wrong. Reynolds?
It was a TV show. Oh my god! If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be real mad at myself. Keep going. You guys can keep
So I'm
talking.
going to go ahead and say Sheckler for 3rd place for me, because skateboarders are hot to me.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I'll take contest here. If anyone wants to say Coogler or Felipe hits that spot.
I mean, for a number 3 spot,
Yeah.
I'll say Coogler just for his body of work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't find him attractive in any way, shape, or form, but for
Eric,
his
how do
body
you
of
feel
work.
about that?
I'm okay with that.
All right,
I'm okay with that.
I'll take that one. We're going 3 Ryan Coogler. Okay, so 4th place, I'm going to vote Sheckler, obviously, for the same reasons I just previously said.
Number 4 is Seacrest. I know you don't have
No,
him on
see,
there.
this is off now.
I know he's off, but I'm putting him
You
back
put him
on.
back on?
I actually.
Seacrest is making it back on the top 5 hottest
I'm
Ryans?
putting it in.
Yeah.
Seacrest outvoting me on the show. Seacrest is back on. This is unreal, guys.
Because again, we're
I'm
going
just saying.
for like accolades. We're not just going for
Ryan Seacrest
If it was
pretty
just
face.
sexy.
Now,
we're not just going.
this
for
is why this is a wild fucking ride of a show, because we now have to take Felipe or Sheckler off the top 5 hottest Ryans.
Here it
Barbud.
is. 2 guys, a girl, in a pizza place. Y'all never
It's
saw
a
that?
show or a TV show?
It was a TV
No,
show.
I never saw that.
Oh, this is
How many
way
seasons
before
is it
y'all.
on?
81 episodes.
Damn. Okay.
This was my introduction to him, and I was like, I hate this guy. And I was like, all right, he's all right. It was. Hold on, who else was in there with him? It was Taylor Howard, Ryan Reynolds, and Richard Nathan Fillion showed up for 60 episodes.
What?
Like,
Holy cow.
it was a show. It was very, very. I want to say rom-com, but it was a sitcom, and it was.
I have heard rumors that Nathan Fillion will be playing Green Lantern in the new Superman movie.
If that doesn't fucking happen,
I will be very disappointed if it doesn't, because I think it's a very, very fucking good move.
he is.
He's just,
Okay, that
honestly, he's
he's just so castable.
He's so castable. He's also played Green Lantern in the animated universe for a number of years.
Yep.
And he's very good at his look in the real world is absolutely. If we could just take him 10 years back, I'll be honest,
Look,
because he's got to be
2 guys.
still in 50
Two
or 40.
guys, a girl, on a pizza place.
Wow.
1998 to 2001, probably before y'all were born.
Yeah.
You should know about this.
He's 52. I was right. I'm not saying anything out of place. I think Hal Jordan, for a full Hal Jordan movie, should probably be 35
Yeah.
to 45.
I mean, a proper
For a full run.
Proper jet pilot would be about that.
Unless you go
Yeah,
off
fighter
of
pilot.
if you're going off of Hal Jordan.
Test pilot for fighter jets.
But if
Yes.
you're going off Hal Jordan, if you do a handoff on the ring,
I mean, I like the idea. Like I said earlier, I think the move for Green Lantern's big cinematic debut should be the Odyssey that Jeff Johns put out.
Yeah.
Which means you've got to get a guy who can't get home until he solves the universe.
that's fair.
I think that's why Jeff Johns hit it. Because he literally made a story about a guy who just wants to go home, but he can't until he fixes the
The
world.
universe.
Which is cool.
I'm a
especially
big
for a
fan. Okay, so obviously comic book fan.
Yeah.
So in that comic book world, these are like our new, for me. You look at like things like the Odyssey. You look at the older stories. These are the new, short form, quick form, older stories. Like they're creating the mythos that we want to follow and chase and go. I want to be that guy, or I want to support that guy. Like. Again, for me, it's Spider-Man. For you, it's Green Lantern. It's a
Spawn.
beautiful thing.
It's what?
It's what?
Spawn.
Oh, Spawn is.
It's
Todd McFarlane?
Todd
Yeah.
McFarlane, yeah.
Yeah.
Spawn. Tragic.
I had.
That's
Did he
fine.
die?
Which one?
Todd McFarlane? Or just the story?
No, the story. no.
This story, like he dies, gets taken into hell,
Yep.
and then
Gets recruited.
recruited, and revived to.
Was that Dark Horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that blew Dark Horse off the rails, was Spawn. That was one of their hits.
Yeah,
That was
no,
their
that-
biggest hit, I think.
I mean, they made the movie. They made, which I thought.
The movie
I thought
was fucking
great.
cool.
It was
John
fun.
Leguizamo and like,
Yeah.
fucking, like
Fuck yeah.
what a good interpretation of what it is
The special effects were really fucking good for the
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
for the time. I mean, even now, it's.
It's a dope.
I think it was.
I would watch it right now. I would put it
Yeah.
on the TV right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna watch that right now.
And for you guys at home, check it out.
If
Fine.
you haven't, because like, goddamn, I feel dated now. I'm like, two guys.
Dude, I think about that scene actually with the creepy clown at the girl's birthday party.
Yep.
That's a good scene.
Yeah.
Where he's like threatening him, it's inverting, it's well shot movie.
Leguizamo was fucking awesome in that,
He killed it as.
and
What was it?
I forget what the character was, but he was the
Going to Google?
voice of. He was basically there to mediate between.
Well, he was
Right.
he was the devil's
Oh,
Like
sorry.
me.
general, essentially.
I have not been rolling my fucking sound.
Oh no,
You'll pick up off one of ours.
that's
Alright.
Yeah, yeah.
These things are dope.
Yeah.
But that was one of like.
Are you rolling yours? You're smarter than I am yet.
Yeah.
Am I rolling one? I
Yeah,
should be.
you are. You are.
So yeah, no, Spawn was fucking killer. There's just been so many jumps and leaps in the comic book world. Because if you look at it, we look at the comic book movie universe, not just MCU, just comic book period.
Movie universe. Okay. Yeah.
That movie universe of what comic books are.
Because it took a
Marvel-
long time.
It
took a long time.
very long time.
There's a lot of bad Hulk movies in the
Yeah.
in the trenches.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there were a lot of stories that I, as a kid, enjoyed on comic book form, and I didn't understand how you can mess that up because literally,
The
there's your
blueprint's right
story
there.
frame,
Yeah.
like, and it's this frame to this frame. Do that.
If you're gonna honestly, if you're gonna be cheap about it, they go the wrong way. Like instead of they're like, oh, I don't want to do exactly the comic book, so I'm gonna fuck up the story. And it's like that's where you typically fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, that's where they typically blow chunks. Is that they don't make it predictable because the template has already been set for you.
Yeah, I
You
think,
already hit the fucking goal.
Yeah. and you've already made the money. But for me, what it is bringing it into a new light. So now people that are following the mythos of the MCU, the DCU, they're following those storylines and not the comic book lines because they're never going to have access to it. But they can.
and they never.
The access is available, but they're not going to.
Yeah.
So now the new storyline is whatever this painting.
And I also think that because that pipeline is there, the comic books are being trained to be
Movie accessible.
What's the word I'm looking for? When you deliver to
The masses.
when you deliver to a producer a treatment. Comic books are now being treated as treatments for movies because they are a template for how you build the movie out.
Which also sucks because it takes away from the story that I'm following, that I want to follow as a comic book reader.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the movie version, but again, we're looking at how to make money off. It's all business.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make money off of this?
And you're playing into attention span too, because just like YouTube changes their parameters for how long your video should fucking be.
Yeah.
Is it 6 minutes? Is it 8 minutes? Is it 15? Is it an hour? Or is it 3 minutes?
Right.
Comic books change that variety too, and as the comic book movies have started to happen, then now the comic books being treatments for movies, now they're being educated and told to instead build comic books towards what they call the trade, which is the 6 collected into the softcover book, because you want to have a connected story. Whereas when comic books used to be in the case, it was every issue you've got a thing. It's monster of the week essentially.
Yeah. Basically, no, that's
Your
it. Who's the
character
bad
has
guy
to-
this week?
And we're gonna take it now.
Until you hit the storyline, like for me, it was I think it was Fear on Marvel. That was like it was I forget how many issues and across how many storylines. It was like Wolverine, Spider-Man, all of them had their own Fear issue, but they all intertwined, and those are my favorites. Where you've got to go, oh shit, that was cool. I've got to go buy Wolverine, even though I'm only reading Spider-Man, but I need to see how to catch up.
And that's why Spider-Man's been amazing because
He
I'm
crosses
gonna make myself an even nerdier person than I've already been on the show. I used to play Hero Clicks,
Yeah,
which is the collectibles that you turn the dial and their stats change based on how much damage they take.
Yeah.
So if you deal 2 punches to Spider-Man, you turn his click twice and his stats change. Now on a character like Hulk, you hit him one time and he gets really big.
big.
Yeah.
So
Add to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played this game, and they all had a team affinity on the back of the hero clicks, which gives you your additional modifiers. So if you're an Avengers, and you've got 3 Avenger hero clicks on the board,
Then you get
they all
plus
get
2
right.
each.
And
Yeah.
Spider-Man's
No, this is. I'm
Spider-Man's power.
enamored
This is how
right now.
kind of I got into comic books partially. Was hero clicks.
Spider-Man has
Spider-Man had the
3.
ability to take anyone else's power on the team at any given point. Because Spider-Man was always built. No, because Spider-Man was always built to be the guy that joins other people's teams.
Yeah.
He's been on the X-Men. He's been on every fucking team.
You name it. Fantastic Four. He was on for a
And he's
minute.
always been championed as the guy that can go anywhere.
He is.
Which is the one.
This is why he's my favorite.
He's kind of better. There's no real DC equivalent of that.
No.
There's no DC character that moves throughout all of the channels as fluently as Spider-Man moves through all of them.
And this is why he was one of my favorites. Like it was a relatable to everyone that's always been an underdog.
Yeah.
That he always came in the clips and quotes and like fucking smart ass mouth.
The closest you could get in DC to that would be Batman, and Batman doesn't fit in every single void.
Batman's always been just like dark and stone faced.
Yeah.
Well, this kid is just like,
said,
oh, you're gonna try and hit me again?
They modified Batman in the Justice League to be a team player because he is the world's greatest detective. He is the tactician for the entire Justice League. He tells Superman who to punch.
You know, I was
to a certain degree.
But you know, I
at the
give
same
it
time,
DC.
he still wants to fight him.
Shazam's probably the closest to Spider-Man, in the sense of like
In his innocence.
young kid in his innocence
Yeah.
and his relatability.
But
to,
he skips all of the other teams. He goes straight to the Justice
Yeah.
League. He skips the JLA.
I want to be a part. Like, there's no other team I want to be on in the DC universe. It's Justice League or what else?
Well, you got Justice Society of America. I
But
know it's
Justice
weird.
Society was.
Yeah,
It's
that was
JV.
weird.
It's JV.
Yeah.
But sometimes they get the best story out of it because
And then there's
because
Teen
no one's
Titans and
because
like.
Superman's boring.
Yeah.
It's the
Did
only
we just
thing.
make this a comic book fucking episode?
I mean,
We
kind
did.
of.
This show's kind of a comic book show. Fucking.
I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I feel bad because we're gonna alienate certain parts of our audience, but like,
Okay, let's talk more
he's a
about.
nerd. I'm a bigger nerd.
No, I love comic books. Is my thing. Like TV, Netflix. I just finished Blue Eyes Samurai.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that,
That's really good. Season 2 will be great. Oh my.
It was great.
Like
It was good.
animation.
It was good.
is-
It was good. It was good. It was very good.
Oh, I'm gonna wait.
Look, I'm a big anime fan.
I am
That's my lane. So
It definitely didn't have any
no.
Afro Samurai.
I don't think it was
Like, if we're going like one good samurai,
Afro Samurai.
I would say Afro Samurai, Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo. Yeah.
Yeah, those two. And
But-
maybe if you really want to, Cowboy Bebop, because it's kind of the same ratio.
Yeah,
Cowboy
excellent,
Bebop was
excellent.
great. This is gonna be one of those. Fuck this guy. I like the live
I
action.
thought it was fucking terrific.
I thought it was great.
So goddamn good.
I had so many people tell me, "Oh, I go
So the
lick for
nerd,
lick."
yeah,
No, it was-
yeah. So
it
the
was like,
also the film nerd in me was like oozing over every shot. There.
Every fucking shot.
It was
I was
fucking
like,
well
I
done.
just
Super,
watched.
super well
I
done.
started
Yeah.
watching One Piece, and that was fucking good.
It was
You know
good.
what
I
I
think
watched?
it's the best adaptation.
It is
What I just watched was the Avatar live action, the new one,
the newest one.
and I was like,
They killed it.
Yeah.
They fucking killed it.
Yeah.
I think I
You
said
guys
it. Did I
killed
say
it.
it on the show.
You might have.
I said it before. The number one thing they did right, they made Sokka seem 18, so it's not weird that he's a romantic character. Because when you're Nickelodeon and you're a kid and you're watching another kid have romantic adventures, it's one thing.
no.
When you're watching an actual human being in the world, it's weird to see 14-year-old romance. I'm glad they made the character seem 18.
He made me like this one because I watched the live action movie. Excuse me.
The M Night Shyamalan.
I-
You mean
The one that
the art of dance brought to you by Mark Jacobs.
Exactly.
I was so
World of
mad.
Dance. World
I
of
was
Dance. Brought to
so
you by
mad
Mark
at that
Jacobs.
movie.
It was a
Like-
dance movie. It was a very bad dance movie
It really was.
with a little
was-
bit of special effects.
It was an Americanized Bollywood adaptation
Yeah.
of a comic book.
Yeah.
It was like
it was
That
it was like if someone got
That
really
way.
fucked up watching Black Swan and was like, kids.
Adam. Give that one fire and that one water and we'll
Natalie
figure it out.
Portman, we can't get her. There's a bunch of kids in
A
ice.
bunch of kids in ice. Throw some fire in there.
Okay, no Natalie Portman. Can we get Natalie Portman? Just kids, ice, dancing, and
Powers.
powers.
Yeah.
But they gotta dance for it. If
But
they don't
I'm-
dance for it, they don't get any powers.
I'm so mad that they didn't finish it. Like, now I'm like, season 2.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
that one's almost lick for lick cartoon and comic book.
And this is a
Yeah,
perfect
actually.
segue back to the 5 hottest Ryans.
Are we still on that?
We
We
haven't.
haven't finished.
We didn't. We
Yeah,
only got to like
we
number
got
3.
some- all
Felipe Sheckler is falling off the list today, and you guys diligently avoided killing one of them.
Yeah.
I say keep Sheckler on too. I mean, I want the skateboarder to stick. I love Felipe.
Yeah.
Good intentions or bad intentions or whatever it is.
Also, I'm older, so I'm like attached to Felipe and not
Yeah,
Sheckler.
I get it.
But that's
I get it.
again, that's my preference, not y'all's, and that's also not fair.
Well, you might sway me here. I rock
Because
John and the
Cruel Intentions.
Cruel Intentions. That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Felipe.
Yeah, but
There's an energy there.
but we're working off Ryan Felipe on that, and I'm like, that motherfucker nailed it. That
Yeah,
made him like,
He did.
oof.
But
Acting
Sheckler's still fucking killing it.
yeah. That's why I'm like,
he's
I feel like
he's got the young
they
guy
don't have the
vibes.
voice.
He's
on
got the
this
young
one.
guy vibes, but he's still dropping into like fucking super mega ramps and shit. Like he is absolutely still in it. Whereas Felipe,
I think if we got
It's still
two, if
Cruel
we got 2
Intentions.
left, we let them vote and put it in the comments.
I like it.
Who
that's,
gets
down
that's
on
two
the bottom.
votes. That's 2 votes.
We'll put it
I'm
down at the
outvoted.
bottom.
As it stands, we have a 5th slot teetering. We will. I promise you this. By the next episode,
We will have the 5.
we will choose one person to either leave, or we will adjust this. We'll be back to 5. I'm making this promise. I can't promise it forever because the structure of this segment changes all the time. We've gone down to 4 hottest Ryans. We're back up to 5. We have 6 right now, teetering on 5. But by the next episode, we're going to be back to 5 hottest Ryans. I
I'm just
promise you
saying.
this. Everyone watching, don't worry. We have your back. We're going to get back to 5 hottest Ryans. I'm done with this segment. I promise you that.
So I'm gonna let the bar buds talk for a minute while I go see what's back
in the
here.
bathroom.
All right.
Talk about me, Dad. I can hear you, by the way.
One of the greatest guests on our show. To
Yeah,
be
I feel
fair.
like we shouldn't get him more drunk.
I mean, I kind of feel drunk right now.
Okay.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I
We've
feel
had a
like
few cocktails up and down.
shots.
Are we making another
We've only done
cocktail?
shots.
Yeah,
It's almost-
shots of cocktails.
Honestly, more dangerous than doing cocktails. To be fair.
I don't know about that because we've split one cocktail 2 ounces each way.
Yeah, I know, but we've done now what 3, 4,
Or
4 different shots.
yeah, shot of 2 beers.
A couple beers. Yeah.
We started out with a shot of you had a Amaranino.
Yeah, that was nice.
Hey, this is something we should normalize on this show. Take account of your drinks.
Yes.
Be aware
Yes.
when you're moving on into your next part of your day.
Especially if you're driving at
You
some
should
point.
talk about it, and you should realize how much you're metabolizing. So, realistically speaking, they say 1 hour for the standard metabolism of a man who is about 160, I think, 180, 160, 200. It's about
Let's
1
see if
hour.
he as much as Cepeda. Hey.
I want to give you a moment to plug all your stuff, which we forgot about.
Oh, shit, I gotta plug stuff.
This is not necessarily the end of the show, but it is, at least for
Yeah.
now, an opportunity for you to talk about whatever. Do you want anything to get attention?
I guess.
You don't have to. This isn't-
No. I'm sure I got something that I can say. I'm always really bad about that part because I'm not that fucking cool.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I'm
I
cool
disagree
enough.
too.
Okay, so
I think we all disagree on that.
thank you. I ain't that cool, but I'm cool enough. Okay, so let's plug the plug.
Barbuds, culminating humility and humbleness on a global scale now.
I'm just hanging out with my friends. I'm like, and I guess you guys get privy to what this what
We don't have a
friendship
shot,
looks
but can we do the cheers one more time? Do you have a drink?
Do we want
Can
to do
we
another?
get it?
have a
Can I
water.
get a shot?
Oh yeah,
We
I
can do a
make-
shot.
I can make another one.
I mean, if we're gonna not do it,
I feel that.
you still got more drinking to do.
Yes, we do.
We got an episode to air tonight.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
I'm feeling good enough that I'm gonna make it to the next episode.
I do
I don't know if I'm gonna survive the next episode.
I just love it.
I don't have to drive tonight, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you're getting picked up by your wonderful person.
Yeah. All right. So.
Nope, that's it.
Yeah.
We'll cheers
We've
this.
talked about this. Rich and I actually talked about this last night. For the future of the show, I know you hate when I get mechanical on the show, but I think it's worthwhile for us to talk about the structure of the show on the show. So, I think eventually we want to make sure that we get a driver for people. That's when we have money, we have funding, we have advertising.
No.
Oh, yeah.
But
So advertise for the show so that we can get
Uber.
people home safely.
Or Lyft.
Yeah, if one of you guys wants to sponsor us, like fuck it.
no. I'll just do a plug. I was like, I'm glad I Ubered tonight, and I'll take an Uber home.
We're plugging Uber on the show.
Or no,
I love that.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
I mean, why not? But I'm glad I called a car to get.
So you were telling me outside before we started airing that you were a bit of a anti-kid, right? Like you were anti-establishment in a certain regard.
Sure.
I had told you that I also had an emo phase where I had a gigantic, nasty bowl cut. It was nearly a bowl cut. Like it wasn't a bowl, but it was like big, shaggy, horrible mess.
Nice.
And I don't think I grew my hair out until recently, probably because it was such a mess. You know how it is, trying to impress a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So,
Follow the flow.
so didn't have it back then. You also didn't have it back then. We were figuring out. Now we're talking about comic books on that show. So clearly full circle. What was I getting to? I'm sure I had a fucking point.
We were talking about Uber.
Oh! So
Yeah.
you going anti-establishment on this shit and bringing Uber in as your plug for you personally on this show? Fucking rad, bro. Fucking metal, dude.
But for me,
Fucking
it's
savage,
for
dude.
me, it's because I want you guys to have the ability to say, "We didn't get you shit faced and then send you on your way."
Hey,
But it's not so much Uber.
three punk rock kids
Honestly?
coming at you. Uber, fucking pony up. We need your money,
Yes.
so that we can get people home safely.
I'm
It's
just saying,
on you.
If you care about human beings,
and me,
you would.
me.
Sponsor this show right now. This is your plea. Only the first season.
We don't beg for it.
No.
We give it to
I'll
us.
tell you right now, and he's gonna hate this again. This 9th filmed episode.
Yeah.
Not many times you're gonna get the opportunity. You can cut that out. Not many times you're gonna get this opportunity to jump on a ship this soon leaving the port. Okay? We're coming out the port of Portugal. And we're expecting Uber to have a car for us when we arrive in San Francisco. We're taking a long trip. We're going past the Caribbeans.
That's so good.
Okay, I'm done with my
Now you do better.
Oh, that's
The
so
plugs.
good.
Would you mind?
Of course not.
Thank you.
Dude, you never need to ask. This is why
So-
we're fucking bar buds.
If
You
I
don't have any.
I know you don't
Love
like
it.
gin. I know you said you don't like
No,
gin.
no, but it surprised me.
Okay.
Look, here's the reason I don't like gin straight out the gate is the floral. And this is my personal preference.
I think
The floral on it usually lacks unless you mix it with something right.
I think
Once you make, like, one of my favorite drinks is the bee's knees.
okay. Yeah.
It's a gin based drink, but damn it kills the gin taste.
I use gin to delete gin. So
No, that's actually valid.
vodka is like no footprint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So gin has a little bit of a footprint, and I like
Sure.
to use just that ounce of footprint in
To
other things to accent other things that
Well,
deserve an
the one
accent.
thing that you guys get to get good at, and the one thing like that I learned was how do you diminish the alcohol flavor and still keep a good drink, like something that's going to get you.
Or even go further, turn that alcohol flavor into something enjoyable.
Right. Well, and that's exactly
Like-
it. It's like, it's not that I drink beer because I like to get drunk. Thank you. But when we drink drinks, they should taste good, and they shouldn't. It shouldn't be chasing the drunkenness. It should be same thing with food.
See, I'm of that mind.
You want something that tastes good because you want it to taste good, not because you want to. If I wanted to just get fucked up, it's shots and beers.
Yep.
But if I want to go out and hang out with my friends and just enjoy a cocktail, we want something like some of the drinks we made tonight were amazing, and that's what we want. Like,
That's the idea.
I don't want to. I
I
don't
got him
want
on camera.
to chase alcohol. I
We'll have a
want to
fucking.
chase.
We'll have a fucking. Eventually, we'll publish a book of the drinks that happen on this show.
Of all the shots, of all the drinks,
Of all the drinks, yeah.
Take a fucking page from Death Row.
I'm just saying, what you're gonna get to do is create new drinks with new people and try new things that either suck or are great. And if they're great,
More
try them at
Well,
home.
they
And if
are.
they suck, try them at home too, because
Yeah,
then you'll be like,
absolutely.
oh, you're right, they did suck.
There's, and we'll get into it, I suppose. But there is a limit on certain markets to create ingenious cocktails for the sake of cost, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of things that you see on Instagram and TikTok, they are really fucking fantastic drinks that realistically cost $35 fucking to make.
Yeah.
And on this show, we get to make it for you, and we get to show you how to make it yourself for your own home bar. We're probably
Well,
not
here's-
establishing standards for
But
a
one
mass
thing
market.
that you
but
No,
can do
not at all.
is take high dollar shots, high dollar drinks, and dumb them down.
Mm.
It's like, oh, this is a $35 shot, but we can make it for $5. Like, not $5, but if you pour an ounce of this, an ounce of this, and an ounce of this, it's a $3 shot that you can sell for $50.
That's the big secret with the liquor game. You know,
Yeah.
the bar game. There's a huge markup on everything that we sell to people.
Well, but that's how bars make money. And,
Exactly.
and we all understand that. As consumers, we understand,
But
like,
it gives a preconceived notion to the consumer that, you know, what we're doing is very expensive. Like,
Yeah.
you bought a melon, right? You bought a couple of melons that cost you what? $6, $8.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, and
Probably.
yeah. So
but that $6 melon, that garnish is now $6.
That's probably one melon. The other melon is in
that other melon is juice.
this juice.
Yeah. So it doesn't cost nearly as much as what you pay at the bar, and you can absolutely enjoy a fantastic cocktail at home for pennies on the dollar.
If we're gonna stick lower thirds here, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it because I feel pretty confident about this. I'm the mad scientist on the show.
Yeah.
He's the goddamn red belt. So if I can do my job of bringing him things to make great fucking concoctions, I think we've seen twice tonight. He can deliver a fucking menu, amazing cocktail
Well, to be
at
fair,
first sight.
I cut my teeth in New York at the first bar to coin the term bespoke cocktails. So get a bunch of ingredients.
What bar was that?
Apothec. Oh, no, not Apothec. Apothec I worked at when they first opened. But the bar that started the whole bespoke cocktail thing was Mulberry Project.
Mulberry Project.
Place called Mulberry Project down on Mulberry Street in New York City in
Well, this is
Little
okay.
Italy.
So this is also interesting because you're coming from New York background.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming from Texas background.
We gotta play our game.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
I'll switch up.
Yeah.
I think this is the order now. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, we.
Did I start last time or did I? I think I was middle last time.
Well, either way, we're gonna have to switch around anyway.
All right,
so
here we go.
this is the thing.
One more. Well, wait. What? Continue.
Oh, so what I was saying is you've got New York background mainly, yeah.
Yeah.
Texas background,
Illinois.
Illinois. So
Chicago suburb.
you've got this mix of people that all have this like-mindedness, and it's, I think, a beautiful thing. You're bringing cultures together that would not necessarily come together, like, and we're talking about the same shit, like we're all doing friend shit, and that's why it's fucking bar buds.
Yeah.
All right, here's.
Honestly, that was it right there. Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right. The most interesting man in the world does not walk.
He barely has to crawl.
But most importantly, he sees each and one of us all.
Oh, Jesus! H crust. That was nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's juice.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Oh, you
It tastes
said
fresh.
first.
Mhm.
I don't know how to. I don't
That's,
know how to taste it. I just shoot.
That's a summer crusher right there.
Yeah, it is.
What's your spec on that one? How do you feel about spec? I know a lot of bartenders
I'm good.
use the word spec.
I'm okay with spec. Two gin, 1 kiwi, 1 lime, 3/4 basil syrup. Simple.
Okay, and obviously
That's it.
on the bottom corner you're gonna write all of the.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you better make these bitches. They're not delicious.
I have to pee. Should we
Go.
cut our episode?
I think so. I think this has been a great
This is
episode.
a great fucking episode.
Yeah.
It's an episode. I showed up.
With Eric Cepeda. Guys,
You,
check this man out. Where can we find you?
look for me at Eric Cepeda 13 on Instagram and Breaking Boots BRE. There's no G in the Breaking Boots. That's the dance page, and then I think that's
Breakin'
boots. Like fucking
BREAKIN BOOTS.
yeah.
Okay.
And then also check out my riding crew,
fuck
California Cowboy Co. Spelled exactly like that.
California Cowboy Co.
Yeah, if y'all want to do some horse shit, just
And we're not talking about huffing it because we do that on a separate podcast.
yeah.
This has been another great episode. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you.
Comment down below.
Let's go.
Like the podcast.
This was
Subscribe.
awesome. Guys, thank you for having me. Like on either side. Subscribe.
Comment your opinion about Ryan Sheckler or Felipe making the cut.
Or
Yeah.
Seacrest.
Or Seacrest.
No, Seacrest is in.
Oh,
He's in. He's
Seacrest
4.
is in.
Oh, he is?
All right,
him
who's
forward.
in
You guys
Who's
said
in
it.
All right.
I'm just saying. Felipe.